Hi everyone, in this video we'll be looking at coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry deals with straight line graphs, linear equations. First thing in coordinate geometry we're going to look at is the general equation of a straight line. I guarantee you all this equation you're going to remember always. Students always tend to remember this equation for some reason. So the general equation of a straight line is y equals mx plus c, where x and y represent the coordinates of a point. Now, just to draw reference, remember in here you went your axes. You have your x-axis and you have your y-axis, right? So just keep in mind that. Right, so y equals mx plus c. Now, the m is the gradient or the slope of a line. It tells us how steep a line is. So the gradient is normally the number before the x. And the c is the number by itself. That's the y-intercept. That is the point on the graph where the straight line cuts or passes through the x-axis, the y-axis, sorry. So if I have an equation, y equals 5x plus 10. So my gradient is the number before the x, which is 5. So my gradient is 5. And my y-intercept, which is my c, the number by itself, is 10. Right? If you look at another one here, y equals minus 2x minus 3. So my gradient here, so gradient is the number before the x, which is negative 2. And my y-intercept, the c, is the number by itself, which is negative 3. See how easy it is to point it out? Now, what if I had something like 2y is equal to x plus 5? Now, look at it. Is this in the form y equals mx plus c? No, it's not. You need to have y alone here, not 2y, not 5y, nothing next to the y. But we can get it into the general form y equals mx plus c. So this 2y is same as 2 times y. So then, therefore, this is really y is equal to x plus 5 all over 2. And we could break this down as x over 2 plus 5 over 2. Right? So now, my intercept is number by itself, 5 over 2. So that's just things to know. So we will get back to the general equation of a straight line in a while, right? So here I'm just showing you how the x and y axes look, just to familiarize you again for those who may have forgotten. So here we have the x and y axis. X is the horizontal line and y is the vertical, right? Now remember, so in the middle is the 0. So to the right of the x-axis, the positive numbers, and to the left of the x-axis is the negative numbers. And above the 0, in the y-axis, the positive, and the bottom is the negative, right? Just keep in mind. So here we have 2 points, point A and B. Point A is 4, 2. So remember, your first number is always the x. There's always x, comma, y. Always remember that, right? X, comma, y. So the point A, 4, 2. So 4 on the x-axis, and you line it up with the 2. Right? Remember when you would have done that? And then just do the same thing for the B, right? 6, 8. So x is 6. Now again, you don't have to draw the dotted lines. Right? You could just see it. And then that point there is the 8 for the y, right? Now just for reference, if I wanted, okay, let's say C was, let's say negative 2 and 3. So x, and this is the y, right? So x is negative 2, so that's right here, right? And y is 3, so we are negative 2 at the x, and we're going to meet the 3. And that's my c, right? So just keep that in mind. And these are things you would have done before, so it's just to really familiarize yourself with plotting points, right? So what if you wanted to plot another point? Let's say point D is 7, 0. So again, x is the 7, y is the 0. So x is 7, and we're not moving at all because y is 0, so that's that right there. Right? We could do one more. So let's say E is negative 6, negative 9. So x is negative 6, y is negative 9. So negative 6 at x is here, and we're going down to meet the negative 9, which should be right here. Right? And that's E, right? So that's the things that's recapping on, right? So this is it for this video. In our next video, we're going to look more at the gradient. find the gradient of a straight line